Well, earlier this year, we brought you a story about New Wayne brothers who play water polo at the highest level. And this week, we have another story from the polo pool.
That's right. He's 18 years old, Samoan, and hails from Mount Maunganui.
And as Shimpao Lelisi reports, with his build, he should have been a rugby player. But instead, he's won himself a professional water polo contract in Hungary.
He literally stands head and shoulders above his teammates. Meet Joseph Keys, 6'5", 18-year-old part Samoan out of Mount Maunganui. With those credentials, most would expect him to be playing for the All Blacks, but it's obvious his love is for only one sport.
Probably started 7 or 8 years ago when Dad just asked us if we wanted to, and we did a lot of surf lifesaving and stuff down the beach as kids, so we kind of just naturally fell into the sport and then just took off from there. It's kind of good knowing that it's a small sport in New Zealand, and overseas it's just, you know, some countries it's their national sport, and it's just such a big sport, and I know, I just love everything about it.
What does training involve?
Oh, we do a lot of shoulder stuff just to prevent injuries and all that, but mostly similar gym work to rugby, and then just swimming training and specific water polo stuff. Yeah.
If you're thinking the rugby comparisons are a bit much by now, check out this movie remake of the 1956 Olympic final between Hungary and Russia.
Sometimes there's dirty games, but no, it all depends where you're playing and who you're playing. Because it's all under the water and no one can really see it, it just sneaks up on you, get a whack every now and then. You've got to try to just take it on the chin and move on and keep playing. Really, if you get caught up in it, then it's just like rugby, you're going to get in a fight and then sin bin or something.
I would say the injury rates in rugby are far higher than in water polo. The higher the level is, the less physical it actually becomes because the players are really skillful.
And it's those skills that Joseph will need as he takes up a contract with Hungarian glamour club Szeged Baton in the European Professional League. Just the fact that he was discovered from halfway across the world is amazing in itself.
To make it into those competitions, even for a European player, is big, because there's so much talent in Hungary itself that they don't need foreigners. So if they pick you, it means you've got something special. So for Joe, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. He needs to go in there, you know, fair.
We played a few games against the Hungarian junior men's team in January, and they had a couple of scouts that, just coaches and that came over, and they just said, "Oh, you want to come and play over in Hungary?" And I just, kind of thought they were joking. And then one thing led to another, and then they emailed me and they just said, "Oh, do you want to come and play for a career?" And I said, "Oh, yeah, okay." Then they came back with another offer and said, "Yep, well, you can play pro next season if you want to." And I just said, "Yeah, okay."
You've been described by the Hungarian scouts as a one-in-a-lifetime natural talent, a freak, in fact. How does it make you feel?
I look at it two ways, kind of, that they're almost blowing my bubble a bit too much, and I got to go over there, and I've already got a bit of a reputation to live up to. But on the other hand, it's good to see that they have, they can see that I've got some potential, and it's good that they're giving me this opportunity to get over there and try to find that potential.
The pools will be filled with thousands of people, and those guys are treated as absolute superstars. You could compare it to rugby, although of course in rugby stadiums you will fill 10,000s of people. There will be thousands, and it will be absolutely fantastic for them.
For most 18-year-olds, the opportunity to get paid for playing a sport you love is a dream come true. But being so far from home does have its challenges.
I've got to start to learn to speak Hungarian, so it's going to be quite hard to fit in like that. But probably one of my biggest concerns will be food.